Alrighty, guys, this is your host, ID Jester. We're going to be playing some the main event, boxing by Downey Games, main event boxing. And I showed this game off the other day because I got a new Excel sheet that does everything I needed to do for the game. And I thought that would be way better than trying to score it myself anyways. And the second thing is, of course, this massive document that has pages and 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 pages of fighters. I mean, there's 2,700 fighters or more. I don't know. There's crazy amount. Anyone you can possibly want, I think, is in here. As you can see, just lots and lots and lots. Quite a few fighters. There's a whole bunch here. So yeah, there's so this game is a quick playing game, which is fine because you got thousands and thousands of fighters. You can set up a match and have 100 matches and get them done very quickly. This is basically one roll for each fighter per round. There are exceptions. You're going to make several rolls if you get a knockdown or whatever. So maybe not every time it's one roll, but still, it doesn't take very long. Especially since I got a fast action deck as well, so I'm going to just be using that. We have, of course, our sheet, wherever that may be. Here it is. Alright, so this is just a little Excel sheet I threw together. So each fighter is rated with points, which basically is the amount of points he earns every round, and then based upon how he does, he'll get an adjustment on that. And then they're rated for power, defense, knockdown, knockout, TKO, cuts, endurance, and fouls. I'm certainly not an expert at this game, but we're going to give it a try. So this is the fight before the Tyson fight, because if this fight didn't happen, if it didn't go down the way it went down, if Buster Douglas didn't win this fight against Oliver McCall, he wouldn't have went on to fight Mike Tyson for the championship. So this is the fight before the fight. Alright, so I'm shuffling my fast action cards here. And it's a very simple little game, but it's designed just to play through boxing match very quickly. There's not a lot of rules. There's like 3 pages of rules. And like I said, the main thing is just you get a ton of rated boxers to play with when you order the extra boxers. I don't know what it comes with. I ended up buying this pack, so whatever. All right, so I got this shuffled up. We're going. So Buster Douglas. We're going to simply draw a card, and we're going to look at our opponent's defense. McCall's defense is a C, so under C, it says power. So we're going to check the power rating section. So we flip over another card. The power section for Buster Douglas power is a C. We look under the C section. The C section is a K, which means there was a knockdown. Now we got to check the knockdown rating, the KO rating for Oliver McCall, and it is a K. Unfortunately, it's not knocked down, or it's not a K. It's an 8. Fortunately, it's an 8. She's going to get 8 points there in this round from. Actually, you get 10 points for knocking someone down. And why is that font? There. That should make everyone a little bit happier. There we go. Let's go ahead and make everything bold while we're doing it. Thanks. All right. So let's see. So Buster Douglas knocks down Oliver McCall somewhere in the round, and he's going to get 10 points. So his total is 23. Oliver McCall, on the other hand, look at him. Buster Douglas' defense is a B, and we have to check for a cut. We flip over another card. The cut is blank. The cut table is blank, so no cut. So Oliver McCall doesn't earn anything. So the difference is 10 to 23 is a difference of 13. So then we flip over the next card to see what the judges have to say. The judges, 10 to 13 is going to give this. Judge 1 is going for 10 points to Buster Douglas and 8 points to Oliver McCall. Judge 2 is also 10-8. And Judge 3 is 10-8 as well. So pretty unanimous decision there, as Buster Douglas really dominated that round. Let's go to round 2. Buster Douglas. So defense for McCall is a C. And we're looking at a cut. Flip over another one. McCall's cut is an A, and it's blank. So no adjustment on that. I don't think you draw again. It doesn't specifically say. Yeah, I'm assuming you don't roll again. So cut, nothing. Let's go to Oliver McCall. McCall defense for Buster Douglas is a B. B defense is 5 points. So big round by McCall. He's going to end up 15 to 13. What's going on, MB? How you doing? Philip Reynolds, how you doing? How's everyone doing tonight? So McCall's has a +2. Let's see what the judges. Judge 1 is giving it to the low, so he gives it to Buster Douglas. 10-9 in favor of Douglas. Judge 2 is giving it to 9 and a 10. And Judge 3 is giving it to Buster Douglas. Oh my gosh, 2 upsets. And the round as McCall outboxed him, but it didn't matter. All right, Buster Douglas, round 2. Defense of C for McCall. Power again. Power shot. Buster Douglas power is a C. And it's a K, which means it's a knockdown. And then for Oliver McCall, it's a 4. So we will take The rules, I could say, could use a complete rework. There are only like a couple pages of rules, but there's a lot of ambiguity in this. Like it says, right. So, if a K appears, the fighter's been knocked down. If the fighter's been knocked down, roll the dice another time and cross-reference the total for the fighter's KO rating in the knockdown section. If the result is a K, again, the fighter's been KO'd and the fight may be over. Consult the time chart for the time of the stoppage. If a number appears, the fighter has made it to his feet before the count of 10. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so... So it's going to be 10 points as it's another knockdown by Buster Douglas and Oliver McCall. And now let's see what Oliver McCall to do. Buster Douglas is a defense of B, so it's a power on him. And the power for Oliver McCall is an E. Power chart E. And he's knocked down Buster Douglas. So he's come back and knocked down Buster Douglas as well. And now let's see. Is it over? Buster Douglas KO is a 3. 3 is a 10. Oh, he just gets up at the 10. Just barely gets up at 10. Yeah, that's weird. Because if he got up at the count of 10, does that mean it's over? No, because the rules say if another K appears, then it's a knockout. Yeah, I got Legends of Boxing, actually. On my computer. I got it. So it's just going to be 23-20. So Buster Douglas up by 3. Judges are going to give it 10-9 favor of Buster Douglas. Judge 2, 10-9 in favor of Buster Douglas. And the last judge giving it to 10-9 in favor of Buster Douglas. So, these judges really want to see a Buster Douglas fight against Mike Tyson, that's for sure. Alright, I'm going to shuffle the fast action cards. So this, not a lot to this game. It's kind of just boom, 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 done. But I thought it would be good to put on the channel and try it out again. It's been a while since we tried it. Of course, there's Glory Days Boxing, which is more of a quicker, or not a quicker, like a blow by blow, so to speak, kind of fight boxing game. And then of course there's what's that other one called? How many boxers does this come with? And are they editable? It comes with, depending on what you order, I ordered this pack, and it comes with like 2,700 boxers. This is the heavyweight, the all-time great heavyweights, and it came with like 2,700 boxers. So, as you can see, it's a huge, massive document. But this is also, I ordered the print edition of this. So, if you order it now, you don't get the print edition. I don't know. You'd have to see what you get. So, all right, so shuffling up the fast action. This is an Excel sheet that I put together because I didn't feel like using their stupid score sheet. All right, so we're going to round 4, and looks like Buster Douglas is ahead on everyone's scorecard. And here we go, round 4, Buster Douglas. Defense, Oliver McCall is a C. And, oops, I got the deck upside down. It doesn't help. All right. C. It's another power shot. Buster Douglas is a C power. C is a knockdown, so another knockdown. This is the third time he's knocked him down. I don't know if that's common or not. And the knockout chart is a knockout. So it's knocked out Oliver McCall in the 4th round here. As Oliver McCall doesn't get back up from that one. That's it. Ding, ding, ding. It's over just like that. Just as we got started. Yeah. Buster Douglas with a knockout in the 4th. And then you can pull a card to see what time. I'm just going to grab this one. 39-second mark. 39-second mark. KO in the 4th round, 39 seconds. There you go. Again, this is just a very simple. There's not a lot to it. That gives you a couple ratings. And you just like run, roll, or one flip of the card. You do have to several flips to get, like, if it's a power shot, then you got to see if it falls within the power rating of the boxer, and then if it is, then you got to check to see if it's within the range of the knockout. So so that way you need a couple. But like when you check for cuts, like there's an option to check for cuts. It doesn't tell you should you draw another card if there's no cut to see if the boxer gets points, because it's all, what you're trying to do is get more points than your opponent. So when the comes time for the judges to score, if you won by 10 points, you get a much better chance that the judges are going to give you the round. So it's all, you want to get the points. So I don't know. It definitely could use an updated rule book, I think, because it just doesn't make 100% sure on everything. And besides that, it does come with, you got their charts. So there's just an action chart. You're basically rolling the action chart to see what the result is. Use the defender's defense. And then there's a cut table, a rare event, a foul chart, a major cuts, a power chart, a judges scoring chart, a knockdown chart, and an all-time great fighters chart. That's it. That's all you get. That of this, and whatever boxer season file you purchase. Right now, Downey games are all on sale for the e-deliver, so the electronic delivery, not the print. I ordered this like 2 years ago, and I ordered the print edition, and this is what I got. I got like a ream of paper. I got this ream of paper that has all these boxers. If you order it now, I don't know what you get. So you're gonna have to look and see. Because you're not getting the print edition. They might send it electronically to you. I don't know. Doug, I've been playing some 4th Street baseball, cards and dice, and really enjoying it. Excellent, Doug. That is so happy to hear. I'm so happy to hear that that you ordered it and that you're happy with it, and it's going well for you. I'm glad to hear that. So this is a main event. I got it because, you know, I'm not really a boxing guy. I mean, boxing's okay, but I don't know that many fighters. So I thought, well, I can get all these fighters and I would try it out and play it. But, like, this is the second time I played it. So, like, of the 2,700 people that I have, I've used 4 of them. So, and that might be the last time I ever use it. Because, I don't know, it's just not... It doesn't seem like it's worth the investment, to be honest. It just doesn't seem like it's worth the investment. There's not much investment, but you don't get much. You don't get much in return, to be honest. I would much rather play Glory Days Boxing or Title Bout 2. I would probably play this. Now, those are a longer game, and you're playing 10, 12, 15 cards for one round, so you get a lot more things going on. And I think boxing needs that. It's kind of like tennis. Like, you can't just simulate like a whole set in one roll, because I mean, there's too much stuff going on. It just doesn't make sense to have like one roll. And boxing is kind of the same way. It's like you have one roll. You could have one good roll. You could have one crappy roll. And it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that's. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that's the way it should be done. There should be more there, especially with boxing. You're one-on-one. You should. I mean, there should be at least 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 rolls per boxer. Minimum. Now, you know, maybe not as in-depth as, like, Glory Days Boxing, but at least, like, 3 or 4 or 5, I think. I just don't feel like there's much going. It's just like roll the dice, and if you roll high, you did good. And if you don't roll high, you did bad. I mean, I could be using any Joe player up here. It doesn't matter who it is. It's just a random dice roll. So, I don't know. It's just me. I don't know. Anyways, that is, what is this boxing game? What is it? It's, yeah, the main event. Main event boxing. You can find it at the Downey website if you're interested. I don't know. I might be selling my version. So, I mean, like I said, it's just not for me. I don't need 2,700 boxers because I'm never going to use 2,700 boxers. I would rather use like 10 boxers that I know of, you know. So there's like people on here. I mean, like we looked at this the other day. There's like, if you just like open to a random page, like boom. I was just looking for like a last name that is familiar to people out there, right? Let's look at Jackson. Jackson. That's kind of a common name. Jackson, right? Jackson. So let's see how many Jacksons we have. There's probably a bunch. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Jackson. Let's see how many Jacksons there are. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. There is 22 boxers with the last name of Jackson that have been rated. You have Peter Jackson, the Black Prince. You have Morris Jackson. You have Levi Jackson, Peter Jackson, Peter this time is in parentheses with NY, whatever that means. You have Lewis Jackson, and then it says brother in parentheses. You have John Basil Jackson, Wilson Jackson, Tommy Jackson, Tut Jackson, Mark Jackson, Gentleman John Jackson, Dynamite Jackson, Phil Jackson, Bill Jackson, Ricky Action Jackson, Showtime Willie Jackson, Lester Jackson, Sammy Jackson, Pat Jackson, Mally Jackson, James Jackson, and Petro Jackson. These are all the different Jacksons that are, and I have no clue as to who any of those are. Zero clue. I couldn't tell you who player A or player B was. So I'm like, this is for like a true boxing aficionado, somebody that wants to delve in and find out all the hidden gems in here. That, my friends, is not me. So there you go. That's a little bit. It's just not in my wheelhouse. I don't know enough. What?
I'm trying to make a reservation.
For what?
For this Christmas at the zoo. Just look at it. The date. Is this okay?
What date?
The Saturday before Christmas.
Sure. What time? What time? What time?
Oh, that's right. We're doing that on Saturday. You have to reserve and then you have to pay $5. Even though we have a pass. I'll pay
For the zoo?
Yes, I'll pay it.
Huh? All right.